Hi, greetings. We are the two from TI 2050 and we are excited to present our final project for the IMK. Before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Gustav Amany and my partners are.
My name is Akmal, Zaidan, Hibatullah.
And my name is Mambuna Bojang.
I'm Chairil Sutisna.
Name is Rina Kurniawati.
And for our project, we have developed a user interface for implementing a Seblak buffet, or more commonly known locally as Seblak Prasmanan. As we know, Seblak buffet have recently gained popularity in the food industry, allowing enthusiasts to customize their own Seblak using a variety of ingredients.
Traditionally, customers would pick their ingredients at the buffet table and hand them to the cook to prepare their delicious sablak. However, on a larger scale, this method can be inefficient, leading to crowding and an inconvenient ordering experience. Inspired by food ordering kiosks like those at McDonald's, our user interface aims to solve this issue by digitalizing the ordering process. A tablet-based system. From selecting ingredients to making payments, everything can be done through the tablet, ensuring a smoother and more
We graded with our grading screen to start ordering. Tap on the Mulai Order, click di sini. Prompt. Next, you can choose whether you want to dine in or take out your order. This will lead the step know whether to serve your slab in a bowl or in takeout packaging.
Now you start ordering from here. You can pick on selection of kerupuk, meat toppings, and drink is often is divided into submenus with fries and portion clearly stated. To add ingredients, use the plus and minus icon on the menu to navigate to order ingredients. Just tap their respective button. If you can change your mail, you can cancel your order with the button on the bottom left of the screen. When you finish your seblak, the tab Lihat pesanan saya button the system will then display what you've ordered along with the total cost.
Okay. Okay, next, we proceed to payment. Click Lanjut Bayar, and you'll be prompted to select your payment method. Both cash and QRIS is both cash and QRIS are available. If you choose cash, the system will provide your order number, instructing you to pay and collect your food at the cashier. If you choose QRIS, a QR code will be displayed for you to scan and complete the payment. Yeah. Once finished, click Selesai, and your order number will appear. Your number will be called when your food is ready. And that's the entire ordering process. Now let's move on to the usability test report.
All right, now we can move on to the usability testing report. For the usability testing report, we are using maze.co platform. Why we choose maze.co, other than the fact that it is what we are being taught in the EMK class, maze.co also have a great integration with Figma. And since we use Figma for our user interface uh, project, we think that this is the very best solution. Okay, so for our usability testing, we have 13 responses and we have 5 blocks. For the first one, we have a prototype test. For the prototype test, the task is very simple. Is to just use the app. They have to order this block that they choose. So we are starting from the starting screen up to the thank you screen, and then they can close and then they will go back to the starting screen. Okay, so in this mission, prototype test, again, we have 13 responses and the average duration is 434.7 seconds. However, it has to be noted that this is not a representation of the true average duration of how much of the average duration of the ordering process of our user interface. Okay, well, I will explain why later. The success rate for the user interface is 100% with 0% drop off. It means that every respondent was able to order the stock from start to finish without very much issue. However, there is a bit of mistake rate. This is also will be explained later. Okay, and in here we have the navigation overview of success and mission unfinished. As we can see, there is no mission unfinished. Right. So why is the 434 second and 0.7 second is not representative of the true average duration of the user interface? It is because there is specifically one respondent that take a long time to navigate with our user interface. It was like at least 8,000 seconds, and that is not really representative. Why? Because we have also uh, checked with the respondent, and they did say that it's a mistake. So if we take it into account, the average duration should be a lot more lower. Okay, next. We have a question, an opening scale from how easy was the ordering process. We have 13 responses here with 8.5 average. One person, aka 8%, said that it was not easy. It was 1. Okay. The other, three people, or 23%, said that they rated at 8, so it's quite good overall. Four people, or 31%, rated at 9, and 5 people, aka 38%, rated at 10. So pretty good overall, especially considering that the average is 8.5%, 8.5. So it means that our user interface should be able to withstand every demographics, whether they are text heavy or not, to order their block from our user interface. Okay. The next one, we have how aesthetically pleasing is our user interface, because this is also very important, especially for the branding of the Seblak Prasmanan itself. In here, one person rated at 8, 3%, aka 23%, rated at 9, and 9 people, aka 69%, rated at 10. So pretty good overall. It means that our user interface to our respondents at the very least is aesthetically pleasing. Okay, it's average at 9.6. Okay. The next one, how easy it is to navigate to our user interface. Again, one person rated at 8, also one person rated at 9, and whopping 11 people rated at 10, with the average of 9.8. So pretty good overall. Okay, so in conclusion from our opinion scale, it can be said that our user interface is at the very least good enough for people to order the Seblak. It is also very aesthetically pleasing and easy to navigate. We also have an open question for feedback here. It is also very good overall. It's ready. It doesn't need much application at all. Very easy. As for Hibatullah, there are some criticisms that we have gathered in this usability testing report. The first one is it needs some perfection. It needs some improvisation, especially in polish. Since there are still some bugs. However, we have to keep in mind that this is still a prototype. So we are just going to show you how it will work in the future, but not necessarily this will be how it functions 100%. Okay, the next one, we also garnered some criticism about the texting itself. However, this is not something that we can do something of. Why? Because Maze doesn't really scale our frame of Figma that we use, that is a tablet, into mobile devices, especially Android and iPhone devices. This means that once you open the survey for our user interface, the respondents will not be able to do the test unless they turn their phone sideways, because if they turn their phone vertically, it will throw an error that says that the white window size is not wide enough. And then we also have some criticism there, like kurang banyak talking, like not enough talking. I think that is also not very representative of our user interface. This is not very welcome because because this will be something that will be adjusted by the Seblak Prasmanan itself in the future. And that's it for our report. And thank you for joining our presentation here today. We are very grateful to be able to have the opportunity to learn a lot of things in Figma and usability testing and general user interface user and experience. And thank you. Take care.